Hi Year 10, this is lesson 2 of the Victorians. I've got the little whiteboard sign because I thought you might get a little bit confused otherwise with the lessons on the website. Okay, so remember you've got this little booklet. Hopefully you will have done task 1, remember, which was all about Oliver asking for more food. You are now on task 2. Now these tasks are set out, remember, like the GCSE papers, so we're trying to get you ready for that. And the activities are similar. Again, that's building your skills. But anyway, let me first of all read you the extract in case you struggle with that. So we're on task 2. The passage below is also from Oliver Twist. In it, Dickens is describing the streets of London, which Oliver is seeing for the first time. Although Oliver had enough to occupy his attention in keeping sight of his leader, he could not help bestowing a few hasty glances on either side of the way as he passed along. A dirtier or more wretched place he had never seen. The street was very narrow and muddy, and the air was impregnated with filthy odours. There were a good many small shops, but the only stock in trade appeared to be heaps of children, who even at this time of night were crawling in and out at the doors or screaming from the inside. The sole places that seemed to prosper amid the general blight of the place were the public houses, and in them the lowest orders of Irish were wrangling with might and main. Covered ways and yards, which here and there diverged from the main street, disclosed little knots of houses where drunken men and women were positively wallowing in filth, and from several of the doorways great ill-looking fellows were cautiously emerging, bound to all appearance on no very well disposed or harmless errands. So it's quite a dangerous place. You know, these streets are scary for Oliver. They're sort of drunken people. They refer to the Irish as obviously not very nice at the time. They were thought as sort of all to be rogues, etc. Now you've got to do the same as last time. You've got some words to look up. The first one, wretched, unfortunately, there's been a copy and paste error, so cross that through and then obviously look it up yourself. Like I say, you can do that on the phone. And there's another where I've copied and pasted the boxes error, because it should say list 3 things you learn about life in London. Okay, so you know, you could say it's scary. What else could you think? There's lots of drunk people. Have a think. So you're looking at those words and you're thinking about what things you learn about London. Then, like last time, you're building on those skills. So you've got some information, you're going to try and build on it. Now you've got to choose and explain, all right, some words which suggest how horrible London is. So you've got 2 words you've got to choose. Okay, so choose 2 words that you think show how horrible, or 2 phrases how horrible London is. If you just want to choose the words, remember you can go back and highlight them or underline them. If you're able to give an explanation, that would be good, because that shows you're developing your skills. Then again, like last time, you're asked, what's the writer write about at the beginning? What do they write in the middle? And what do they write in the end? And we know that's for structure. So we're trying to get ourselves in the habit of thinking about the choices the writers made and why they've made those choices. And then lastly, building on what you've already started to think about Victorian London, it says, to what extent do you think, you know, London's a sort of a terrible place? So you can put some of your ideas down here and maybe again use the internet and research what London was like, and maybe write some notes, do something different if you're finding that task a bit difficult. Okay, so that's the end then of lesson 2. All right, thank you ever so much.